Hey, Zeke, get him on. Tell him we live. It's your local hood anchor man reporting live from the belly of the beast. We got more breaking news. Man, this is about to get real right here, man. This is about to get crazy, man. This is about to get crazy. We running the game right now. And we've been running the game for quite some time. We ain't buying subscribers. All of our subscribers, we got this subscribers, this 29,000 subscribers the hard way. And they holding us back. Right? Just imagine what we'll be if they didn't have the supercomputer on us. But we about to crack heads into his caps. Hey, shout out Sean Jones, man, for this receipt we about to roll. This is about to get good. Breaking news. You got your Yoko Hood anchor man is on the scene and bringing it to you as it unfolds. As the truth unfolds. I'm telling you, bro. These boys, they tried to pull them little zap pistols they got out on some tall black Anunnaki cats. And then they pulled out their stuff. Yeah, the dude finna tell you, man. Dude finna tell you, you know, never have it been made so clear. These people are here and they taking care of business. So we're about to get ready to go roll that, man. Let me get this screen. Let me go over to the laptop. This is about to be good, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this guy's story that and this shit just happened like 2 days ago. It just happened 2 days ago, brother and sisters. This is, hold up. This just happened 2 days ago, man. Let me share this screen. We got to roll this. We ain't gonna hold you long on this one. This is a straight shot right here. Shout out Jones, man. Yeah, they done went over to Russia and went over there to collect some kind of device or something. And the Russians was guarding it and they zapped everybody and took their shit. Yeah. Hey, we about to get into it. We're going to keep it clean, YouTube, as always. Hey, Robot, we're giving them time to get in here before we roll this joint, so they don't be asking to roll it back. This is about to be so freaking exclusive. You hear me? This dude finna go, man, look. This just happened 2 days ago, man. So I seen all the UFOs last night. Then the dude sent me this receipt saying that, hey, this dude, oh yeah, this is about to get crazy. Said that the Anunnakis pulled up on them and they was wanting something they had and they told them, look, you turn it over or else we zap you. They didn't want to turn it over. They thought they had some firepower that can handle these guys. Man, look, okay, hold up. We're finna roll it. We're finna roll that beautiful beam footage. Okay, let's get to it. Man, listen to this receipt, bro. We got to roll this joint. Watch this, bro. We're going to try to get it big as we can. Okay.
I won't waste too much of your time on the beautiful.
I noticed this right here was this has recently happened. I think like when the dude sent it to me. Okay, all right. So listen to this dude's story, man. Look, it says secret alien base in the Middle East, Anunnakis killing Russian soldiers. Check this out. Shout out to that boy Jones, man.
A beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have a story down. Get close. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just put a website and read it for yourself. Listen to your news out there. I won't waste too much of your time.
Okay, you say, okay, the dude just said, you say it's old. Okay, all right. Thank you for that, Raquel. I think that's how you say it. All right, so it's old, but the dude sent it to me today. I just seen it. So maybe I just saw his screenshot of the time frame that he had on his phone, because it was on his phone. It said February right before the video came on. So maybe I was thinking that it was recorded a couple of days ago, but maybe he sent it to me a couple of days ago. All right, so I just checked the email and seen it. So I'm just gonna play it for you though. So but just listen to the story, what he's saying though.
Beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have a story I'm going to.
Oh, he said it happened Saturday? Oh, crap. No, I think Raquel said it's 5 or 6 years old, right? I'm gonna do more research on it, but just listen to what the cat tell you though. That's what I'm interested in. That the point we're trying to prove is that the Anunnakis are real, that they exist. You know what I'm saying? That they real people. That's the point we only proving. We ain't proving that, you know what I'm saying,
Then I'll make a few comments and bring it to a close. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just go to the website. The beautiful Saturday afternoon. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just go to the website and get it for yourself. Listen to Bureau News out there. I won't waste too much of your time on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have a story I'm going to read and bring it to a close. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just go to the website and read for yourself. The title of the story is Nibiru Anunnaki Slaughter Russian Soldiers. And I will read the story. That's what I got. Okay. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. Okay. On Monday, February 13th, a Russian special forces accidentally stumbled upon an Anunnaki.
Oh no, he said February. That's like Monday. Hold up, let me see what the day is. Yeah, that's just happened, bro. Monday was February the 13th. Yeah, that's recently, bro. This is recent. This ain't no damn 6 years old, Raquel. Monday, February the 13th is Monday. It just happened, bro. Today, Wednesday, 15th, 14th. Yeah, Tuesday was the 14th. The 13th will be Monday. Man, unless that's just some kind of coincidence or something that he did it at the same time 6 years ago. I don't know, bro. I'm going to do more research on that, Raquel.
Hive while searching for ISIS insurgents in a network of caves near Raqqa. According to the sole survivor of the doomed operation, the enormous Anunnaki aliens initiated a violent confrontation engagement. Russians with particle beam weapons. The Russian troops fired back to no avail. Apparently, resistance to ballistic weapons. Our Moscow source, a former FSB obtained a transcript of the event before the Kremlin issued a gag order and isolated the surviving soldier, Captain Garvila Vasilyevich, and I'm sure I am not pronouncing his name correctly. A decorated officer and combat veteran. Vasilyevich's unit, the report indicates, have been operating behind enemy lines on a 4-day-long anti-sprint. They were tasked with locating a band of ISIS freedom fighters believed to be hiding in an expansive network of caves in northeast Syria. After an exhaustive day of maneuvering through twisting tunnels and stalactite-filled caverns, the Russian unit found its prey. A ragtag group of ISIS spies had been holding up in a cavern 100 feet beneath the surface. The Special Forces soldiers explored the survivors. That's when things began getting weird for them, our source said. After dispatching the ISIS soldiers, the Russians heard strange noises echoing off the cavern walls. A distinct series of beeps and chirps emanating from a tunnel leading deeper underground. Assuming the sounds to be a primitive form of Morse code, the report continues, Captain Vasilyevich believed that a group of soldiers might be in the tunnel. he had ordered his men to assume an offensive posture and begun descending into the depths of the earth. The tunnel, Captain Vasilyevich reported, emptied into a colossal cavern with a 100-meter-high ceiling. Upon entering the cave, they were greeted not by ISIS insurgents, but by a faction of heavily armed humanoid aliens who did not take kindly to the intrusion. By all reports, the towering extraterrestrials stood 5 to 15 meters in height and had gold or bronze-like skin. Without hesitation, they opened fire on the Russian soldiers. 4 of the Russians died immediately, our source told us. The alien weapons produced a golden beam of light that vaporized anything it touched, including, of course, human flesh. The soldiers fought valiantly, but were no match for the Anunnaki's advanced technology. The soldiers' bullets just bounced off their exoskeleton. After the 8th fatality, our source said, Captain Vasilyevich ordered a tactical retreat, but the Anunnaki outmaneuvered them and overwhelmed them in a running firefight to the surface. They massacred all of Captain Vasilyevich's men. Vasilyevich, the report concludes, barely escaped with his life. For reasons unknown, the Anunnaki raiding party chose not to pursue him beyond the entrance to the caves. Even more interesting, this might not be an isolated incident. Astrobiologist and Sumerian scholar Hermann Schwarzbaum claims that worldwide governments have concealed numerous confrontations with Anunnaki raiding parties. The extraterrestrials, he said, originate from the 4th planet of the Nibiru system and routinely probe Earth's defenses in advance of Nibiru's arrival.
So you heard what he said. He said that these people are here to see what the
rumors that these are just weather balloons, that they were not in control of navigation, that the payloads are much smaller.
Now, once again, you heard that.
Hey, hold up. Okay, all right. Now, so let me get out of this. So you heard what he said. He said that the description that he gave of their color was the same color of how Enlil's skin is. Enlil kind of like that same description that he came. And he said that they were down there jacking around with something, and then they came down there looking for the ISIS guys, and these guys pulled out some pistols and lit them up, man. And they weren't taking no, that sound like us though. We shoot first, ask questions later. So when they saw the Russians, they started dumping on the Russians. Russians started dumping with their stuff. They don't know that the Anunnakis, they said that the bullets bounced off of their exoskeleton. They don't know that they got these devices that they wear that's like that can repel projectiles like that. And what he said that they coming here to look and see how far the humans is advanced before Nibiru drop everything out. But like I say, I saw them UFOs in the sky last night. Then this. And like I say, I don't know how recent this is. But it sounds like to me, he said Monday. I don't think he said Monday the 13th. That was Monday. Now, it could be a coincidence that he, if it's years old, but this is my first time seeing it, man. When the dude sent it to me. And it's been several other accounts that the KGB has been keeping on the hush about them, the Anunnakis already being here, waiting. Man, I'm telling you, I've been the tall guy who is I found out now is a news advisor. He been coming here for the last couple of days. It's the same dude that came and got me. When I told you I went to Mothership Nibiru on the go back and watch the tape, news says bury my boy. So it's a lot of stuff just popping up right now since we've been going in on the Anunnaki stuff. And now all of a sudden, the Russians go down there messing with these cats. They said they were tall. He said they were 15 meters, right? Let's look at this up real quick. Let's see, okay, 15 meters, 2 feet. Let's just look up something real quick, man. It's a feet, 49 foot, 15. Did he say 15 meters? Because that shit, that's 49 feet, my nigga. Oh, look. That nigga say 15 meters, bro, in height. So hold on, I gotta go back. We gotta go back and listen to that joint again, man. We gotta listen to this joint again and in detail. Let me just go back and listen to it and then break it down as he go, so we could just look up some things that he was saying. Okay, hold up. Because this is crazy, bro.
A beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have a story I'm going to read. Then I'll make a few comments and bring it to a close. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just go to the website and read it for yourself. You listen to Bureau News out there. I won't waste too much of your time on a beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. I have a story I'm going to read. Then I'll make a few comments and bring it to a close. It should only take 4 or 5 minutes. And if you want, you can just go to the website and read it for yourself.
Hey, shout out sister for that info right there. That's some good. So if Raquel is on point, it'd be 7 years. It had to be 7 years old. Okay. All right. Okay.
The title of the story is Nibiru Anunnaki Slaughter Russian Soldiers. And I will read the story. Let's see if I got it here. Okay. 1 second, please. Sorry about that. Okay. On Monday, February 13th, a Russian Special Forces detachment accidentally stumbled upon an Anunnaki hive while searching for ISIS insurgents in a network of caves near Raqqa. According to the sole survivor of the doomed operation, the enormous Anunnaki aliens initiated a violent confrontation, engaging the Russian soldiers with energy and particle beam weapons. The Russian troops fired back to no avail. Apparently, the Anunnaki had an innate resistance to ballistic weapons.
Okay. I say, well, I found this video. Actually, shout out Sean Jones. Son Jones sent me this video through email. And he said, hey, check this out, man. This is more receipts on to what you're talking about now. So he sent me this through the email. I checked it out. I was like, oh crap, this is heavy. This is like I ain't never seen this before. And then somebody asked, yeah, so he said that they skeleton was resistant to ballistics. Listen to what he said.
Engaging the Russian soldiers with energy and particle beam weapons.
The particle beam weapons he talking about is the plasma guns that they got. The Anunnakis use plasma weapons. We already showed you some of that on the Go'ul's, the same technology as the Go'ul's, because the Go'ul's got the same weapons as the because the Go'ul's and the Anunnakis is really the same people. So that the plasma energy weapons that they show you in the Stargate, when they zap somebody, they got a different settings on it. They can set it to just zap you and stun you. They can set it to zap you, and if they zap you twice with it, it'll knock you completely out. Like you would be dead. If they zap you 3 times, they can disintegrate you. So on the first zap, it stun you. The second zap, it kill you. The third zap, it disintegrates you. So you know what I'm saying? They got these plasma weapons. So that's what he referred to when he said they pull out these type of weapons, right? And these Russians probably had just regular AKs or something, you know, the Russian ARs or whatever, Soviet Union style weapons. The 7.62. They probably had 7.62 weapons when these cats had some shit, you know what I'm saying? They had some, you know, some plasma joints, like they shoot balls of lightning out. They guns shoot balls of lightning. So when you get hit with their guns, like get hit with a ball, get hit by struck by lightning. So imagine if you had a gun that can shoot people that can feel when they get hit, it's like getting struck by lightning. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Yeah, so that's what he's talking about. But then they got the Anunnakis got these inside of their clothes. They got this device woven in their clothes to make them have a shield around them. So when they were shooting them, their bullets was just bouncing out because they had a magnetic force field around them that would block the bullets. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep on going and see what he said.
Near Raqqa. According to the sole survivor of the doomed operation, the enormous Anunnaki aliens initiated a violent confrontation, engaging the Russian soldiers with energy and particle beam weapons. The Russian troops fired back to no avail. Apparently, the Anunnaki had an innate resistance to ballistic weapons. Our Moscow source, a former FSB operative, obtained a partial transcript of the event before.
And keep in mind, the reptilians got this same technology where they got these, they can put these, they got these things they clip onto their chest and it may give them a force field. So they already know the M16s and all the weapons they gave you not even gonna work on them. You should have been developed you a plasma gun or something, because the guns you got, they selling you all these guns because they ain't gonna even work on the Anunnaki. They ain't gonna work on these reptilians. Go back and watch the tape I put out called Reptilians Hidden in Plain Sight. Well, they hunted this guy, they gave him an M16 with a whole bunch of clips, and he couldn't even shoot him because they got these these shields on, these advanced type shields. Go ahead.
Where the Kremlin issued a gag order and isolated the surviving soldier, Captain Perlia Gavila Vasilyevich, and I'm sure I am not pronouncing his name correctly, a decorated officer and combat veteran. Vasilyevich's unit, the report indicates, have been operating behind enemy lines on a 4-day-long search and destroy mission. They were tasked with locating a band of ISIS freedom fighters believed to be hiding in an expansive network of caves in northeast Syria. After an exhaustive day of maneuvering, keep
in mind where they at now. That's the area that these like Babylon, you know, that area. That's the area that they call their area when they landed. Go ahead.
Through twisting tunnels and stalactite-filled caverns, the Russian unit found its prey. A ragtag group of ISIS spies had been holding up in the cavern 100 feet beneath the surface. The Special Forces soldiers slaughtered their enemy, leaving no survivors. That's when things began getting weird for them.
Hey, check this out. All right, so the Russians go in, they slaughter all the people that's under them. It's like, okay, these dudes weren't even prepared for the Special Force Russians. They trained to top of the line, right? They go in and attack these little guys that ain't got their stuff down pat, right? They blow them out of the water, right? The Russian soldiers. So then what goes around comes around. They go into another thing. They run into some special force Anunnakis and they zap they behind. Yeah, so yeah, they got what was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Our source said. After dispatching the ISIS soldiers, the Russian team heard strange noises echoing off the cavern walls. A distinct series of beeps and chirps emanating from a tunnel leading deeper underground. Assuming the sounds to be a primitive form of Morse code, the report continues, Captain Vasilyevich believed that another group of ISIS soldiers might have been lurking at the opposite end of the tunnel. He had ordered his men to assume an offensive posture and begun descending into the depths of the earth. The tunnel, Captain Vasilyevich reported, emptied into a colossal cavern with a 100-meter-high ceiling. Upon entering the cave, they were greeted not by ISIS insurgents, but by a faction of heavily armed humanoid aliens who did not take kindly to the intrusion. By all reports, the towering extraterrestrials stood 5 to 15 meters in height and had gold or bronze-like skin. Without hesitation, they opened fire on the Russians.
Gold or bronze-like skin. If you look up a picture of Enlil, let me show you. All right, so that's what color Enlil's skin is. Let me show you. Because some of them they took them Ethiopian avatars. When they started calling these Ethiopian avatars. That's why Enlil looks similar. He got the Willow's Peak. He looks similar to Haile Selassie and all of them. See, it's a connection. Hold on, let me go in this file and show you what Enlil look like. That file, that Enlil file. Here you go, right here. We got him. See, Rod caught him when he came down talking about, yeah, we got him. We caught him. See? There you go, right there. And see, the picture in the holy tablets ain't the right picture because Enlil got a unibrow. Enlil got a unibrow. That's how you can spot him, right? And he bigger than everybody else. He taller than everybody else. Enlil. But he said they had gold, bronze-like skin. Look at Enlil's skin color. It's a gold, bronze-like skin tone. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been Enlil in this game. And you go down, and you know Enlil don't like humans. So that's probably why they got they behind zapped. And they tried to run them boys down. In the hood, we call it running them boys down. When them boys tried to get away, they ran them boys down. Enlil got them boys to run them down. I don't know if Enlil was in there with them, you know what I'm saying? But it sounded like when it went down, you know, Enlil that was in there with the gap, right? You see? So yeah, that's about the skin tone right there that he describing, the gold, bronze type of skin tone. That's Enlil's skin tone right there. The olive tone, yeah. There you go, right there. Hold up.
Some soldiers. 4 of the Russians died immediately, our source told us. The alien weapons produced a golden beam of light that vaporized anything it touched.
Yeah, plasma. If you know the color of plasma, yeah, so they got these plasma weapons. They shoot out a ball of plasma, and it's like getting hit, man. I can't really describe how it is, like, but I told you, if they shoot you 3 times with that joint, you would disintegrate. 2 times they kill you. 1 time it depends on how they got it set, they can stun you with it. And they got some that's big and some that's small. They got some that's like big, like a rifle type ones, like the tall Anunnakis carry. Then they got the side hand. They got like a primary weapon. Their primary weapon is the big plasma gun. And then they got a side pistol, just like you got down here. But it's a little smaller plasma gun, the one that can stun you. It's like a stun, and they can set it to kill you if they want. Right?
Including, of course, human flesh. The soldiers fought valiantly, but were no match for the Anunnaki's advanced technology. The soldiers' bullets just bounced off their exoskeleton. After the 8th,
he said the projectiles bounced off their exoskeleton. Like I told you, the Anunnakis got built-in technology in their uniforms that creates a magnetic shield around them. So trying to shoot them with regular projectiles is going to be impossible. You would be suicide to even walk up on them with a gun. It's suicide. If they take you as aggressive, they automatically gonna eliminate you. Zap you right back to the etherical realm. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, so and sometimes if you roll down on Enlil, he might just zap you just cause. They might just drop you just cause. Kill that human. Don't let them make it back to the surface to tell them what we're doing. Yeah, they let one dude make it back though, so he can send word to tell nobody else. Then don't go back, don't go down there. There's some tall dudes down there. They got these high-powered pistols, and they killed everybody. And they tried to walk us down. And they walk them down, walk them down, walk them down, walk them down. Shout out Ellie Chopper, man. Walk them down, walk them down. Them boy walked them boys down, and only one dude got up out of that joint. So, hey, that sound like about us. That sound about right. You know what I'm saying? They think just like niggas in the hood.
Fatality, our source said. Captain Vasilyevich ordered a tactical retreat.
Hey, somebody said that it was 7 years ago, and then, but the dude said February 13th, that'll be this Monday, but it's saying if it was old, it had to be at least 7 years old, so it happened on February 13th, it'd be on a Monday, it had to be 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know for sure on that. But that's what shout out Raquel. That's what Raquel said, and I think another guy. So we're gonna come back on another tape and tell you we're gonna get exactly what's going on here on the time frames, right? But it sure is funny. The dude just sent it to me like yesterday or today, right?
But the Anunnaki outmaneuvered them and overwhelmed them in a running firefight to the surface. They massacred all of Captain Vasilievich's men.
See, he said they chased him to the top, back to the surface, dumping on them, chasing them back to the surface, dumping on them with them joints. Them boys were trying to get them boys up out of there, right? Them boys trying to get them boys up out of there, right? Oh, my mama, them boys trying to get them boys up out of there. They walked them down. Hey, man, when you shoot at a guy, like in the real world, you shoot at if a guy shoot at you and you shoot at him, and then he take off, you don't supposed to chase him. That can be murder, because if you shoot him in the back, right? So if these dudes saw these cats and then they tried to get out of there and these cats walked them down, man, these boys ain't playing, bro. These Anunnakis ain't playing. These boys walking boys down, man. You know what I'm saying? With them plasma joints. So we got to get us some more type of, hey, if we trying to defend ourselves, I ain't got to defend myself for the Anunnakis. They my family. It's just the bad guys who scared. The bad guys who've been doing all this stuff on the planet, and now the real, you've been trying to play God, and now the niggas who really was the gods coming back, and now they said, they said, hey man, this is our, we said you work for us, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now. Niggas is playing God, and now these high powered extraterrestrials, who was the niggas that you said that was God, right? And now they back, and they won't, they been here. Seem like from what this dude's, these 7 years, that'd be what, if it was 7 years, that'd be 29, 7, 4, what, 16, 2016, 2017. Let me see what else you got to say.
Vasilovich, the report concludes, barely escaped with his life. For reasons unknown, the Anunnaki raiding party chose not to pursue him beyond the entrance to the caves.
And man, imagine trying to run from a dang dude that's 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? You short, you trying to run. And he gonna hawk you down. He long. And these cats, now I don't know too much about them, how they run, because they do got a taller body structure, and they walk like they floating. Like they walk like in a certain type of way. So I don't really never see them run or nothing. So them boys must was just doing using some type of technology, stepping on them boys, trying to keeping up, like some kind of technology to teleport and keep up with them boys and start zapping them. And they let that dude make it outside, you know what I'm saying? It probably was he let us say, hey, if he get out, let him make it. It live, man, I'm telling you, boy, it got them boys to walk them down.
More interesting, this might not be an isolated incident. Astrobiologist and Sumerian scholar Hermann Schwarzbaum claims that worldwide governments have concealed numerous confrontations with Anunnaki raiding parties. The extraterrestrials, he said, originate from the fourth planet of the Nibiru system and routinely probe Earth's defenses in advance of Nibiru's arrival.
You heard what he said? He said they probe, they come here, what they're doing is they come in here to check, see how advanced these demons that's controlling the world, how advanced their technology is, how far have they got. So they can say, okay, all right, we know what we up against. So when we really pull up on them, we already know what we up against. So if this already took place 7 years ago, then we at the time now where they hear, they know what you got already. You know what I'm saying? They already know what you got. So ain't no competition. Ain't no shooting no Anunnaki craft down. Fool, is you crazy? These people are 500,000 years ahead of this Earth and technology. Still, they came to check out what you got going on, so they can say, all right, yeah, well, they got it. They got a little something. They all right, they got a little something. They still shooting projectile weapons while we shooting some joints that'll blow you to the next Tuesday. They blowing. If it happened on Monday, they blew them cats back into the future, man. They blew them cats back into the future. The type of sidearms, the pistols. That boy had some high dollar pistols, man. That boy had some high. The Anunnaki cats had some high dollar pistols, because a pistol that shoot gold plasma bombs out of it, man. What kind of joint is that? You know what I'm saying? What the joint is that? You say, why shoot first? Hey, look, they said the Russians said they shot at them first. They shot at the Anunnakis. Then the Anunnakis just started dumping on them. Bah, 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 bah. They tried to take up out of there once they saw what kind of firepower them boy had. They tried to get out of there. Them boys walked them down. Them boys walked them down, walked them down, walked them down. Walked them all the way down till they got to one of them only made it out the top, man. This is how them Anunnakis play. We see how they playing it now. We see how they playing it. So since they walking boys down, We see how they playing, right? I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, but we about to get up out of here because my wife had to go to lunch, but I just play that for you. Right? We're going to come back on that one, man. We're going to do more research on that. But we just wanted to bring you that breaking news. Anunnakis get into a gun battle, shootout. You know what I'm saying? They get into a shootout with some Russian super soldiers. And the super soldiers, they lost. The Anunnaki came out on top. Peace, love, Islam, hotel, assalamu alaikum, shalom alaikum, ashur, divine love throughout the boundless universe to all. Wadu.